where we discuss all the latest questions.
She's Adriana 1.
And she's Adriana 2. And today, we will be discussing the question,
being an outsider a positive or negative experience?
So, A2, what do you think about this?
Well, A1, I think that being an outsider is a negative experience.
Care to elaborate?
Stated here in the doll's house, it says that when the little girl's face is turned and sneered, Little, as usual, gave her silly, shamefaced smile, but Elise only looked. This passage is talking about how the Kelvy girls and how the other girls laugh at them for being outsiders, which could lead to a negative sense of self-worth, because you may see yourself based on the perception of others, and make changes for them and not for yourself.
I see. Do you have another piece of evidence?
Avi, in the Metamorphosis, it says, "Do you understand a single word?" the manager asked the parents. "Is he playing the fool with us?" "For God's sake," cried the mother, already in tears. "Perhaps he's very ill and we're upsetting him." This shows how a little while after Gregor's transformation, he's already treated like an outsider by others, like his family, because they cannot understand a single word he's saying. Like an outsider at school who can't speak up in class, and other students make him more dramatic than he probably is.
Very good points, A2. I applaud you for that.
Thank you. Now, A1, your take.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in ANA history, I disagree with you, A2.
Huh?
I disagree with you. I actually think being an outsider is a positive experience.
Please go on. I'm curious because we always agree on the topic.
Well, earlier I was reading an online article titled "The Benefits of Being an Outsider," written by Laura Monsens. It states that as an outsider, you are free to make your own choices about what to wear, what music to listen to, what to think, what books to read, and how to act. This shows that not belonging to any group gives you more free will to do whatever you want without fear of judgment or rejection of others.
I'm assuming you have another piece of evidence.
What do I look like, an unprepared professional? Anyways, the same article also states that fear of rejection by the group can lead you to become a follower who obeys the group norms rather than a person who guides their own life, which clearly shows that leading a life as an individual who's considered an outsider leads to better results as a person. The outsider can eventually turn into a leader who doesn't follow what's considered normal, while a person involved in a friend group may become a sheep in a herd that is led by a shepherd who can't think for themselves.
Very well spoken there, A1. I applaud you.
Thank you, A2.
We have many thoughts on this. Let's go to our interviewees and let's see what they think about this question. So who am I here with?
Emma Nunez,
Where are you from?
Valley, California.
That's good. I've heard it's very hot out there. So Emma, the question I have for you today is being an outsider a positive or a negative experience?
Well, I feel that it is a positive experience.
And why is that?
When you're in a story and you hear, like in a TV show, when you're just talking, when there's one group, think about the people around you. They're probably listening on the conversation, but you think, oh, they're an outsider. They don't know what I'm saying, you know?
Is being the person outside of it, is it a positive or a bad, is it a good or is it a bad thing?
I think it is a positive thing because even if you're not in the story, you get to like listen and
So you get to just like be around other people and like, okay.
Yeah.
Who am I here with?
You're here with Allison,
And where are you from?
Raleigh, California.
That's nice. So Allison, the question I have for you today is being an outsider a positive or negative experience?
I believe that being an outsider is a negative experience because like you don't really fit in and that can really get to you and thinking that you won't be like everyone else and that's just like
So
not a good feeling.
do you have any experience with being an outsider?
Sometimes or some, yeah.
So it like depends on the situation.
Yeah, it really depends on the situation and like who I'm with.
Yeah. All right. I get that. All right. Thank you for your time.
Okay, who am I here with?
With Jerry
All right, Jerry, where are you from?
from Brawley.
That's nice. So, I have a question for you. Is being an outsider a positive or negative experience?
I think it's a negative experience, just because being not able to be a part of groups, teams, getting to know other people, and whether it's your age group or older, it'll make you feel needed, wanted. So that's my opinion of being an outsider.
Oh, those were some great interviews, weren't they, A2?
Yup. Now time for our final thoughts.
So for my final thought, being an outsider is a positive experience because you get to lead your own life away from the crowd.
My final thought is that being an outsider is a negative experience because being alone can lead to a negative sense of self-worth and judgment from others.
In conclusion, being an outsider can be a positive or negative experience depending on the person you're asking.
And what their views are on what's considered an outsider.
Until next time,
she's
and
A1.
she's A2. Bye!